T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis on a mission to build, resupply, and to do research on the International Space Station.
Houston now controlling. Atlantis begins its penultimate journey to shore up the International Space Station. Atlantis now in the proper alignment for its 8.5-minute ride to orbit. 4.5 million pounds of hardware and humans taking aim on the International Outpost. 30 seconds into the flight. Atlantis almost 2 miles in altitude, almost 6 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center already, traveling 500 miles an hour. The 3 liquid fuel main engines now throttling back to 72% of rated performance, going into the bucket, reducing the stress on the shuttle as it breaks through the sound barrier.
Hello, Larry here, the Pen Bug Guy. Welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pens. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeehaw! Today's presentation, it's a takeoff to space, talking about the one and only, made here in the good old USA. It's machine shop, industrial, fantastic fountain pen. In my humble opinion, I'd like to introduce to you a pen that you've known for some time, but it always seems to get better. Why? Because the pen, first of all, is Karas Kustoms pen, the Reaktor, which has been launched a few months ago, and the pen is the Starliner XL. They come with a number 5 Bach nib. But I had a friend of mine, I thank you again, Bill, great guy. He went to the DC Pen Show, which is, I think, every pen person's dream. But the next best thing, if you have a friend go that can pick you up a pen. So I said, yeah, I wanted to buy a pen, so let me know. He was at the Karas Custom table, and he checked on it, and yes, they had the pen that I wanted. So it comes with a number 5 Bach nib, German-made nib, which I like Bach nibs. They're a good nib. But I also really like the titanium nib by Bach. I would rate the titanium nib, this is me, my opinion, up there with gold and palladium. It's, to me, it writes that well. It's a nice wet nib, and it's smooth, and it does everything I want my pen to do. And that's real important for everybody, to find that certain nib that fits their personality and what they like. So the Starliner XL, this line of pens was influenced by the space race. It has your traditional clip, and we'll start looking at this pen. It's awesome, and I better get my pen pad down here that Kara Overman made me. Bless her, great lady, great friend. It has your traditional clip with a slip-on cap, and the grip has comfort to the section that it's not going to make your fingers uncomfortable. And if you tend to hold your fingers higher on the pen, there's no step down. It's pretty much flush with the grip, and that's what I like about this pen. This pen is awesome. It feels great. The material of the pen is aluminum, and it's with black paint, high polish, really nice, great looking pen. And I have small hands, and it fits well in my hands. So I'm thinking if you have big hands, it would fit well. So let me try this, because Mr. Announcer is right here. I'm going to have him hold this pen. where you can see it. And how does that feel in your hand?
I think I would probably have it posted.
Okay, some people would rather have it posted. I like to post my pens. So, it does post securely. And there it is. Now, Mr. Announcer, how do you like it in your hand now?
Yes, that feels a little more balanced.
Okay, and Mr. Announcer has
Big
King
hands.
Kong, big King Kong hands. Ka-da! So anyway, and like I said, the nib is a medium Bach titanium nib. I did the upgrade on it. And the length of the pen, when it's closed, is 4.93 inches. When you post it, as such, 5.42 inches. The weight of the pen is 29.2 Gs. So, back to the pen. The grip in the barrel is nearly seamless, like I just said, making the pen perfect for any grip. That you would like to do either down here on the grip, or if you want to come up further, there's nothing here that's going to be in your way. There's nothing sharp. It's all nice, smooth, and it's not slippery at all for me. It just works well for me. So, you know, I don't expect anything but quality from Karas Kustoms. And this Starliner XL has delivered that quality, functional, great-looking fountain pen. Now let's talk about the pen a little bit more. On the pen, you'll see at the top of the cap rings. 1, 2, 3, and it goes down for the blast off at Cape Canaveral. You'll see them here. And this is done, I think they were saying, like, they mentioned the countdown and parts of the astronaut suits. And you can see the rings here. 3, 2, 1, countdown. So anytime you're watching the Cape Canaveral blast off, if you ever have, you know how they go 3, 2, 1. Well, there it is. And that's pretty swift. And let me compare this with the Karas Kustom K fountain pen. This is an awesome pen as well. Here's the difference. They're using the space age kickoff on their pens that inspired them to make this pen, where the fountain pen K has this type of finish at the top of the clip. For detail, notice on the K the screws, and on the Starliner XL they're a bit different screws. Same type of sturdy clip, and they're about the same, well, they are the same length, making the cap go down a little further than the K. So let's talk about how this pen would fit in your pocket. Well, here's my pocket. It's not tight, it's loose, and it goes right in there. While we're at it, let's do the K the same thing, right in there. I have no problems putting it in my shirts. Some people say that the clips don't work well when you put them in your shirt pocket. Well, for me so far, they've worked extremely well. Now let's try the pants. I wear jeans, so I'm going to do the K first. There's the K, and that's where I usually keep it if I don't have a shirt pocket. And then I'm going to do the XL. They both work very well in my pocket or my jeans pocket. These pins, I ask you, take them anywhere. If you're a student in junior high, high school, college, or at your job, out and about, they go with you anywhere. They're the kind of pins that you don't want to leave at home. You want to say, where's my Karas Custom pins? Where's my K pin? Where is my Starliner pin? So, this is the pin. Pull off cap, like I said, it does post. And we'll take off the barrel. And it comes with a converter, which is great. It also can use your standard cartridge. If you can get a close-up of that bunk nib titanium, it really is a nice nib. And here is the feed on the back of it. So, this pin runs you about $55. An upgrade to a titanium nib, I think it's like 45 bucks, well worth the money. And if you want a gold nib, they also have gold nibs available. I bought this I bought this pin. It wasn't given to me by Karas Custom. I'm doing my own review with my own take of what I see and feel with this pin. I got this pin about a week ago, I believe, wasn't it last week? So I've been doing a lot of writing with it and carrying with me every day. And it performs well. I haven't had any problems with it. But if you have a problem with it, and it's something that wasn't caused by you, the pin user, you can send it back to Karas Kustoms and then they will fix it. Now, if it's something that was just done because of whatever went wrong with the pin, you know, from time to time, things do happen when pins are being made, and they may work fine off the line, and they'll write fine for a while, but something may happen to a clip or to the cap, not one of the posts, or falling off. Well, they stand behind their work. If the user caused the pin to malfunction, then they'll do you a repair at the lowest cost possible. They made these pins affordable. They went back to the drawing board, redesigned the pin. And their way of thinking was, how can we bring this pin cost down to an affordable price for all our customers to be able to buy and enjoy one of our fountain pens. Now that was cool. That was some good thinking from Karas Custom Pens. And they've done that with this pen. And they've got other different colors. I think they got the silver red, or the pen is silver, I believe, and the grip would be red or blue. If you go to the Karas Kustoms website, you can check out the Reaktor Starliner XL. And they also come in ballpoint. And I did a review on the ballpoint, just a quick review of the other Karas Custom pens right here. These are all ballpoints, and you know, Karas Custom, really, I'm impressed. They put their hearts and soul in making pens. That's what they do. And now they've created this new pen that really, I truly enjoy how the pen just takes off when I'm writing with it. I love to write in my journals, love to write letters to my pen pals, notes. And you know, with a pen that you're really fond of, you just use automatically each and every day. So again, Karas Kustoms, you didn't disappoint me. You knocked this pen right out of the ballpark. Keep doing what you're doing. They also have some other pens that come out. I believe they're eyedropper pens. I don't have those yet. But I'm sure other reviewers have gotten them. Karas Kustoms has sent out some of their pens to other reviewers and to reviewers that have larger subscribers, which I can understand. I'm the little guy here, but I'm still a pen enthusiast with my heart's in pens, and I love pens, and I keep doing what I'm doing until the day I do not exist. So these pens been out to other reviewers that have larger subscribers, audience, and they've talked about this pen and that new eyedropper pen, and you might want to look at those and get their take on it. But honestly, this is my honest opinion. You're getting a Karas Kustoms Reaktor new launch Starliner XL with a number 5 Bach nib, fine, medium, broad, I believe. And a different color. If you don't like black, they have some other colors. For $55. Now, that's affordable, right? Another great pen would be a TWSBI Echo. They're a fabulous pen as well. So, what do you think about this fountain pen? I think it's awesome. I hope Karas Kustoms hears me. I hope they take the time to watch my review and get my honest opinion about this pen, because I am a very picky person. You know, I'm very particular about my pen. And that's just how I roll. I don't go for the price of a pen. Just because a pen is $1,000 doesn't make it better than a pen that's $100. It's, to me, it's how the pen actually feels in this hand of mine, how it writes, how it lays down the ink. The look that this pen has fits me well. And I do like the concept from the space age, you know, the blast off and the astronauts suits and all that tied into one to make this pen so unique and at an affordable price for $55 that, you know, you're not going to go wrong with the Karas Kustoms pen, in my opinion. If you haven't bought one yet, you need to get online and give it a try. I think you'd be glad you did. So what do you say that we get on with this and do some writing? So here we go. Right. And I'm going to come down here a little bit. And the ink I'm going to use today was given to me by my buddy Bill. The 2018 Special Edition DC Super Show Blue Monteverde. One of my favorite inks. Love Monteverde. Great ink. he was kind enough and thoughtful enough to say, hey, this is Larry. I'm going to get him this bottle, and I'm glad he did. So, here we go with the Karas Kustoms Starliner XL. Titanium nib. It's got a titanium medium nib. And that is me picking up the pen from the paper. It is not the nib. I am trying to be fancy here and do something that no ink at all. Wow, now look at this. What is causing this? Not to worry. This was done intentionally. Let me show you why. I am out of ink. It was not the nib, by no means. No means, my friends. I just wanted to show people how the pen works and what happens to a pen when it runs out of ink. You may see it skipping or not wanting to write, and that is not the case with this pen. This is my third time to fill this pen. It is not a boring pen, and the ink is not boring. So now it's a full, filled up with ink, and it's ready to go with some writing again. And here we go. Look at that. And we're going to do a few of these. And we'll do a little wetness here. Lay it down, lay it down. And we're going to do the 3, 2, 1. There you have it. What do you think about this pen? Thumbs up? Awesome? Leave your comments in the box below. I'd love to hear your take on the Starliner XL by Karas Kustoms. It really is an awesome pen. And I hope Karas Kustoms hears me and continues to keep thinking and experimenting and doing the research and making awesome pens. Sure glad they're in Ohio making these awesome pens. That's going to wrap up this video. I hope you stayed with me to the very end, because now I've got one more thing to say about the Karas Kustoms K. I was going to do a review on this pen today, but I lost this pen last night. I couldn't find it. I found it this morning, and I remember where it was. It was in the washing machine with my jeans. I forgot to take it out, but it wasn't in the washing machine because it was put, all the clothes was put in the dryer. So I looked in the dryer, and there was a cap. It was still clipped onto the my pants, to the pocket of my jeans. So when I pulled it out, the barrel was gone. So, so I looked, it was in the dryer. And look at the nib. It's destroyed. It was worse than that. I was trying to save it, but there was no way to save this nib. So I've got to get me a new Bach nib for it. And anyway, Karas Kustoms has come out with a different size number 5 Bach nib that I want to try. So I'm going to order me a nib. They were like 18 bucks, affordable again. So that's what happened. So you're going to have to wait for my review on this pen until I get my nib in. But, you know, things happen, right? All right, folks. Hey, you want to help me out? You can. A big way. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for your pens. If you would like, you can share my video. Just share it and get this video out. It's important to me because I'm trying to get the word out. And that's where you guys, the viewers, come in by helping me getting the word out. All it takes, your finger, hit share, and that's all. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it. And don't forget to hit the bell, and that's going to notify you when I, the pen bug guy, do a review. That's all there is to it. I hope you enjoy my reviews. I have a lot of fun doing them, and I'm serious when I do my reviews. I have a lot of fun and joke around, laugh, kid around, but when it comes to my pens, I'm dead serious. Spread the word. Take care. God bless each and every one of you. And remember, don't text and drive. I'm going to talk to you guys later.